Bruce Lee, the legendary king of Kung Fu, is remembered for his lightning-fast strikes, unparalleled agility, and deep philosophical understanding of martial arts. But what many people don't realize is that he was born with physical disadvantages that could have hindered his success. Instead of letting them hold him back, he turned them into strengths, proving that true mastery comes not just from physical ability, but from the mind's ability to adapt and overcome. From a young age, Bruce Lee was fascinated by martial arts. He grew up in Hong Kong, surrounded by the hustle and bustle of the city's narrow streets and energetic fight culture. His father was an opera performer, and Bruce had a natural flair for movement and expression. However, there was one problem. He was severely nearsighted. For a martial artist, vision is crucial. Traditional Chinese martial arts emphasize eyeing 6 roads, listening to all directions, meaning a fighter must be aware of their surroundings at all times. But Bruce couldn't see clearly beyond a short distance, making it difficult for him to react to attacks from a distance. Many would have seen this as a crippling flaw, but Bruce did not give up. When he began training in Wing Chun under the legendary Ip Man, he found that this particular style suited him well. Wing Chun focuses on close-range combat, emphasizing rapid strikes, quick footwork, and sensitivity to an opponent's movement. Rather than relying on long-range awareness, Wing Chun fighters learn to feel their opponent's energy through touch. Bruce embraced this method, using his hands and reflexes to react, rather than depending solely on vision. But vision wasn't his only disadvantage. Bruce Lee also had uneven leg lengths. His right leg was 5 centimeters shorter than his left. In many sports, this imbalance could cause problems with stability, balance, and agility. Yet, instead of seeing it as a weakness, Bruce found a way to use it to his advantage. He adapted his fighting stance so that his left leg, the longer one, specialized in long range and high kicks. His powerful side kicks and roundhouse kicks became some of his most feared weapons, like a storm sweeping away anything in its path. Meanwhile, his shorter right leg became a tool for quick, deceptive strikes, allowing him to launch sudden, unexpected attacks at close range. This unique adaptation gave his fighting style a distinct and unpredictable quality, making it difficult for opponents to counter his moves. Bruce Lee's journey teaches us an important lesson. It is not external circumstances that define success, but how we respond to them. He could have accepted his limitations and settled for a less demanding career, but instead, he chose to fight, innovate, and push his body and mind beyond their limits. His struggles embody an important principle in philosophy and martial arts. Contradictions exist within everything. Weaknesses and strengths are not fixed. They can transform into each other depending on how they are used. His nearsightedness, which could have been a crippling disadvantage, led him to master a close combat style where sight mattered less. His uneven legs, instead of limiting his movement, became an asset that made his kicks unpredictable and deadly. Bruce Lee's story reminds us that adversity can be turned into opportunity. He analyzed his own strengths and weaknesses, worked tirelessly to refine his skills, and ultimately became one of the greatest martial artists the world has ever seen. His influence went beyond the dojo. He revolutionized martial arts cinema, inspired millions to take up martial arts, and popularized Chinese Kung Fu worldwide. Had he given in to his limitations, the world might never have known his name. Instead, he became the king of Kung Fu, proving that no obstacle is too great for a determined mind. Moral: adversity is not a roadblock, but a stepping stone. Bruce Lee's life is a testament to the power of resilience, adaptability, and determination. Challenges are inevitable, but they do not define our destiny. Our response to them does. When faced with difficulties, we must learn to adapt, work hard, and turn our weaknesses into strengths. Just like Bruce Lee, we too can overcome obstacles and achieve greatness if we refuse to be limited by our circumstances. If you like the story, please subscribe.